You hurt the thumb. She has a thing on the thumb. And I can see, a lot of times, dancing, first thing that goes is the thumb. That's... A lot of people say ankles, knees. No! Thumb! Can I ask how you hurt the thumb?
Thumb?
Yeah.
Changing a flat tire.
Changing a flat tire. You changed a flat tire. I'm looking around. Look at the big badass guy right here. What about Breaking Bad? He didn't help? No? Where is Dance Plus?
Dance Plus is in Overland Park, Kansas.
Oh, I go to Kansas City all the time. I look down at Improv down there, Stanford's house. What? Why are you here?
Dance Plus actually doesn't exist anymore.
Dance Plus doesn't exist anymore.
We're all here to watch one of the performers.
Which one?
The one who had the flat tire. My daughter's in the show.
Which one's your daughter?
It's the one with her Mia Matthews.
Okay, all right. Well, God bless you. You all came for her.
Yeah.
That's amazing. My daughter, my wife right now is 2 miles away. I said, come see the show. She said, F you. So, around the room. I love the young guy, flannel shirt, got the stocking cap on. Is it hipster? Can I call you that, or does that piss you off? You're a young, good-looking guy, and you got the stock, and you got good hair. Let me see. Take the hat. No, you got to look at that. You got that. And I'm thinking about calling Bosley, and you got a goddamn stocking cap. You think I'm pissed? What about those two guys over there? If they beat you up in the parking lot, they've got a reason, all right? Damn stocking. Relief pitcher for the Yankees. How you doing? You're making the playoffs. You're also Green's Appliance. What do you do, young man, for the Appliance? Service tech. You're the guy going out there servicing the equipment. You know, I just bought a bunch of new, we just remodeled our kitchen, so we got all the equipment, and we go in there and the service tech. So you go in there and you just, whatever it is, I'm here, I can help. Only heating and cooling. So if it's anything else, you don't know. Paul does everything else? You do it all, Paul?
No, this is Dan.
That's Dan? Oh, God, I'm sorry. You're on the phone. I'm sorry. How rude of me to do a show when you're trying to text somebody. Take a picture. Jesus, how long did it take you? And you're working on my heating and cooling? I'll have to find a different company. You just took your shit down. Green's Appliance, all right. Let's see. Oh, okay, let me tell you a little story I learned about these people when I got here. This is Midwest muffler. If you need a muffler in the Midwest, these are people. And I met a fellow right over here, and he said to me over the thing, he said, hey, I'm a Willie too. That bonds you. You see another Willie, I'm a Willie, that's nice. And then I come to find out his name's Jim. Lying son's a bitch right here. But there were 3 Jims, and you kept Jim, and then you made him, and you were Jim Williams, and now you go by Willie. And who owns the Midwest Muffler?
That's me.
You own it.
Yeah.
And he made you change. I don't know what kind of magic power you got over the owner, but 40 years ago, you know what? Change your shit back, is what I tell you. What's your last name? Dingaman. He's now Ding. Dingy, yeah. How you doing? Work for the muffler company?
Yeah.
What's your name, sir?
Sweep the floors.
You sweep the floors at the muffler company? That's kind of hard because the mufflers are big. You got to push them around. No, you're probably a big shot of the company. No? He's a big shot of the company? What's your name, sir? Candy. Candy, I like that. How's that guy's name? Candy. They're not ever Candy, they're always Candy. There's always stories about, you ever see what happened to Candy? Candy's always in jail. When that old Candy got drunk, Candy, what do you do for the muffler company? You do the mufflers. Candy. So they come in and say, my muffler's over, you want candy. Candy's in there, huh? Probably smoking again. Get your mother over here. Hey, son, come on over here, I'll fix your mother. Can't work tomorrow because I got to do community service. Well, that's what happens to your kids. You've been a lovely crowd so far. You haven't interrupted me with any applause or laughter. This is going a lot faster than I thought. What's up, partner? What's your name, young man? Felonious? God dang. Felonious. See, that's using all your name right there. Felonious. King. See, that's the difference. It's a Kenny. Somebody needs to bail out Kenny. Felonious gave me some good weed. That's the difference. What happened? Kenny got caught with Felonious's weed. What's your last name, Felonious? Because that's a hard to spell. To follow up with Felonious, you better have some stuff coming at the end. Key? Oh, not enough. So what do you do for A-Tech, Felonious? You don't? Yeah, that's it, because you have to do goddamn Felonious. You with your wife? What do you do though, Felonious? Because I want to know. General Mills? You the cereal guy. You make cereal? Sugar Puffs? Look at you. You look like you might have been one of the Brady Bunch a long time ago. He looks like that kind of guy. You look at me. I think he was with the Brady Bunch. Doesn't he? Peter. I would have lied tonight when I talked to my wife. When we was at the show, I said, Peter Brady and Bologna. How was the show? It was fine until they came in and arrested Kenny. And now Kenny's dead. You ever watch South Park? Kenny dies in every show. So what is your name? Matt. What do you do for the company, Matt? Designer for A-Tech. What do you design? Security. He designs the shelves. That takes a lot of design. I can see you in there during the day saying, okay, we're gonna do well. We're gonna need something flat to put stuff on. Let me get the computer here. We're gonna make something flat. We'll be hooked onto something. We'll get the giant to hook it up. We'll put things on that. And that's what we're going to do for now. And then I'll be back in about a year designing another shelf. You're the owner of the A-Tech. Well, there's no one driving this bus. You know that? Are you just hiring people for fun? Oh, you're 8 foot tall. Let's see what you can do. Oh, look at him. He used to be in the Brady Bunch. Let's hire him. I like Felonious. He sold me some weed. Let's hire his wife. What the hell's going on? All righty. God damn it. A-Tech's everywhere. All right. Johnny Vogel. Floor, all right, with the A-team. Floor coating. You coat the floors. What do you coat them with? Epoxy. That's your job. You go in there and epoxy. I don't know what epoxy is. It's a floor coating. I think we're in a circle on this deal. Just gonna keep going the same way. That sounds like a good job. Is that where they've got the little flex in it and stuff? I like that. That looks good. You do the garages and stuff. So that's what you do. That seems easy. You just have like a hose and you just put it out and it epoxies itself and you just leave. Just stand there and watch it. You ever got the whole floor done and the giant comes in and makes a big footprint right in the middle? Big giant 7-foot footprint. Oh, Jesus. Gulliver came in and screwed this all up. Sir? You are? Al, what do you do for the company? You're the Giants' boss. How is this? Is that a tough deal, or you just
Stand up.
Let's you stand up. Oh, Jesus God! Let me find these people. Do you have a company basketball team? Problem is, I'm probably not real good, but you get Felonious on the lineup. You know what I'm saying? Felonious is the big white boys throwing the ball out here. Rain threes all day. Urkel, can you play? All right. Oh boy. A-Tech. I'm gonna find another company here. I don't tell you. Okay, the A-Tech here. There's only 3 of you, but yeah, you seem scary. You seem like an Amish guy pissed off or something. How you doing there, sir? Now, what do you do for the company? You do the girl in the... So what do you do for the company? And he pointed his wife at her. It's my life. Oh, Jesus. Okay. All right. Get back here. We have more A-Tech people? All right. Now, A-Tech, what I'm learning here from the whole deal, you guys do just about everything, am I right? I mean, I would love, you know what, I would love to do a commercial. I do all the commercials for Graziano Brothers. I could do A-Tech, and here's how I want to do the commercial. Okay, I want you to see this. You take the giant, he walks in. I jump out of the front of his pocket. I just pop up like a jack in the box. Hey, look at me! And then I get out, Felonious comes, we do some Temptation songs. Yep, that's about it. Aaron, how are you? You with the company? You're with the company. How you doing, Derek? And you are? The dispatcher for the A-Tech. You're the person, see, you have to, let me explain something before I go any farther. Here's the deal with my problem. I've never had a real job in my life. No. When I was a kid, I worked for my uncle. He had a beer distribution. My job was, as a kid, I would have to go to bars when the kegs were empty, and I was the guy that would go take out the empty keg, put it in the new keg, and that's all you do. You take out the empty keg, you put it in the new keg, and then what you have to do is you have to hook it all up, and they have a thing called flush the line. You have to make sure that the line was clean. No, I wasn't a bartender. I would just go from bars to bars, and I would do it to every one of them and flush the line. But here's where the problem was. After I would do that, I thought, and I swear to God, I thought someone told me, I thought I was supposed to drink a beer after I did that. Like every stop, like, hey, if you did it, drink a beer. And I wasn't supposed to drink a beer, because we had 38 stops a day. So, end of the day, you see my van pull up, and I hit the side of the building, and I fall out and throw up in the parking lot every single day. So I had to get out of that, and I got to this. And I've been doing this ever since. And I don't want to do this anymore. I don't like doing this. I tried to get a job last summer. I really did. I told my wife, I said, I'm going to get a job. She says, you have no marketable skills. And I said, I can find a job. She goes, what are you going to do? I said, well, if I get a job, it's got to be similar to what I've been doing all these years, which means I can only work about 45 minutes a day. Tops. That's max. That's max. And I got to be able to drink on the job, too, because I'm a raging alcoholic, because of that other damn job. And there's not a lot of jobs out there for a guy like me. I thought I found one last summer. You'll appreciate this, because you guys are from around here. I was at the Iowa State Fair. You've been to Iowa State Fair, right? Walking through the Midway, I see a guy on the right running the tilt-a-whirl, drunker than hell, just drunk. He's got the stick to the right, just going. I don't even think the stick was hooked up to the right. Empty bottle of Jack Daniels by his foot. He's got vomit all over the front. And I'm looking at him going, hell, I could do that. That's going to be my job. I was going to be the guy that runs the rides at the fair. Anybody know what they call that guy? Anybody? Carney. I was going to be the carny guy until I saw the carny guy up close. And now I don't want that job because apparently there's no dental plan. Swear to Christ, this guy had one tooth in his head. One. Big tooth, too, because apparently lose the other teeth, the one just takes over or something. Not a pretty tooth either. You think with one tooth? How long does it take to polish one tooth? Come on, clean us, buff it up, saw it down, do something. Not this guy, big green garage door tooth. And it's loose, he's doing this. So the tooth is going back and forth. Felt like it was on the front row of an IMAX. I'm looking right at him. I'm not looking right at him because I'm scared of him. I'm kind of peeking at him. Hoping he's not looking at me, looking at him, because they see you, they don't get mad. They come at you. They fly. They can fly. Carney guy, they can fly like the Twilight kids. Stocking cap, you know what I'm talking about. They fly right at you. Bite, they come, they bite, they can bite. They can't bite because they got one tooth, but if they land, they come sideways and land with the tooth like that. Stab you. It's like getting stabbed with a dirty license plate. That's, I don't care who you are, that's a tetanus shot. You're going to the hospital. And the whole time I'm looking at him, thinking, how do you get down to one tooth? You got 32, this yo-yo's got one? I don't think he all blew out of his head in one day. I'm thinking every day he's going to work, his teeth are falling out. No one's saying stuff to this guy, God damn, you know what I mean? Big fella, you go to work every day. Let's say you show up one day to work, you got 8 or 9 teeth. Well, no one would see it because your head's in the clouds, but your manager would. He'd see it. He saw you got like 8 or 9, you like a bad picket fence in your mouth. He'd come up and say, hey, why don't you try some floss or something? Don't get down to one tooth. And if you get to one tooth, pull that sumbitch. I'm pretty sure you lost the war against gingivitis. One fang poking out of your pumpkin head, you goofy hillbilly. Shut your mouth, quit smiling on the people. That's all I'm saying. So are we having a good time tonight so far? Yeah. All right? No, save it for the end and go bananas. I'm going to drop this mic like I'm a rap star. Bam! Like that. Take off. Are you having fun? Because you got to tell yourself. Because you're just looking like you're pissed off like I owe you money. I like this guy. I want to do the commercial. All right? Come out of his pocket. And what's that? Oh, look at you got the helper over here. Yeah, let's talk to this fella. Max Headroom. Let's talk to you. Oh, Jesus. Is this your assistant? The stalker? Which is... You are, sir. You're probably the head. You're probably the head of the company. He is the head of the company. You're just a figurehead of some sort. I'll leave you alone. Do I know about your sucking machines? A lot of people from years from now are going to go, when did the show go bad? This will be the time. What's the sucking machine? You have the central, I have to explain. The central vac plugs into the wall, and it sucks stuff. Usually garbage, I would hope. Dirt. Dog hair. G.I. Joes. Lower half of the big giant guy. What's that? Door stops. Door knockers. Hamsters. Really? Has it ever sucked? Have you ever had a hamster come in that was sucked up from the company? That would be full circle right there. You ever had a sucked up hamster? Looked all goofy and stuff? Just went through the sucking thing? You guys set up the sucking machine. My house right now, my house is 20 years old. Her son sucked up the hamster and she brought the hamster to your office? He was stuck in the hose, the hamster was. And the lady brought you the hose with the hamster in it. Expecting you to just, he's in there! And you're like, well, Jesus, lady, what do you want? The hamster, was he alive? Help! He was dead. He was dead. The hamster was dead. You went to the back room and switched him out with a live hamster. That was very good how he turned that on me. Yes. They really did. They brought you in the hamster. So the kid, the only way that could happen is if the kid went after the hamster. He was told to clean out the hamster cage. Only makes sense. Can you imagine the last few seconds of that poor bastard hamster's life? Just pinned up against the corner. This little goofy kid. Just... horrible death, I would think. Yeah. You found it, I suppose you found a lot of things inside the hoses. And a lot of it probably isn't for, what's else? Panties. Oh, I think I'm going to have to move this to another direction. It's starting to get ugly. How you doing? Another big, you just hire them just on girth alone? You just, when you go to get a job, come on in here and step on the scale. What's your name, sir? Jordan Augustine. Is that your last name, Augustine? Okay, Jordan, what do you do for the company? What do you sell? You sell the whole thing. You go in and sell this thing. You, like my house. My house is 20 years old. I don't have that. But you can put that system in to my house. I would like that. You know, when my wife and I talked about that to get that in my house, the system, because I went and bought the Dyson in the back, and I got all that stuff, and I don't. What's that? They are terrible. And in the kitchen, you know, they give you the thing to do, but I'd rather have. Do you have the thing where you have the little thing, and in the kitchen, and you just sweep it right in there? Dustpans. Well, that means that's the thing on the side of the thing that sweeps it right. So yeah, so you're the guy that sells it to me. What? Okay, and let's say a house, 2,500 square feet. What are we talking here? Tell me a price there, big fella. $200? $2,000. No, you said $200. I'll buy it for $2,000, but there's one other thing. I have a lot of trophies I like, but people always are touching them. I need to put them on a shelf about 17 feet in the air. Oh, God. See what my life's come to. Man, you having fun? Okay. Just want to make sure you're having fun. Good time later on. We're going to go out later. Here's what we're going to do. Later on, we're going to take your medication and split it right down the middle. You take half, I take half. We start drinking. We'll see who's up later, okay? How you doing, sir? I like your looks. Greens Appliance. What do you do for the company?
I'm a supplier.
You're a supplier for Greens. What do you supply?
Yes. I'm the Amana HVAC.
Amana. Everybody loves Amana. Amana's great. Yeah. And you supply the VH. What did you say?
Heating and cooling.
You're the heating cool guy. Everybody loves the Amana, don't they? You look like you look like the world's most interesting man. Only bigger. If the world's most interesting man mated with the giant, you'd be their baby. Oh, look at this, a young fellow. Look at that. Huh? Look at you. Oh, what are you, a fetus? What are you doing here tonight? You're one of the young fellows here tonight. How old are you, young man? 17. I hope I haven't said anything too far. Your mother was here, I think. No. She's not here? Well, then I'm going to say a bunch of stuff that you probably shouldn't hear. What's your name? Grant. And who you here with the Greens Appliances?
Here with my girlfriend who works there.
You work there, Derek. Are you also, how old are you? You're 15? You look older than 15. And I'm pretty sure it's illegal to work at that. What do you do for the company, Derek?
I am the office assistant.
Okay, is your family part of the company? Is that? No, okay. Well, that's cool. Where do you go to school, young man?
We're actually both homeschooled.
Homeschool?
Yes.
I've been homeschooled, but my parents were dumber than shit. No, I'm kidding. I'd have been just a mess. I'm like, things are not going that much better right now, to be honest with you. I went to Catholic school. I went to all Catholic Italian. I went to Our Lady of Fettuccine Alfredo. Our Lady of Fettuccine Alfredo, where the men were men, and the nuns were men, lots of times. Sister Mary Chokehold. A lot of people don't remember nuns because you're too young, but back in the day, there were nuns. Anybody remember nuns? They could hit you. They gave them stuff to hit you with. They gave them rulers to beat you with. We had a nun, Attila the Nun was her name. And she took 2 rulers and she glued a chain between them. Nunchucks. I'm just going to take my time on all this. Seems I might be going too fast the whole time. See, when I went to school, back in the day, it was big families. You know, nowadays, I only have one child. Nowadays, people don't have big families. But back when I went to school, it was all Catholic Italians, big, huge, Our Lady of Fettuccine Alfredo. There was, in our school, there was 830 kids, 9 families. So it's a big family. Because back in the day, when a woman got pregnant, back a long time ago, you didn't bring them to the hospital. That was sissy stuff. We didn't go to the hospital back then. Well, Italian lady got pregnant a long time ago. You know what you did? Back then, when she was pregnant, right before you had a baby, you brought her home, you laid her on the floor, you put a meatball by her foot. That's it. You waited for the kid to come out and do it. And you had to jump on him, you had to pounce on him, because otherwise he'd get to go back in. That's why Italian kids, they want to live with their mom forever, you know that. You had to pounce on them like a fumble. I'm not so sure you're getting any of this stuff. You people are... You remind me of a dog eating a potato chip. You ever fed a dog a potato chip? Yeah, you give it to him, you go, come here, come on. And you give it to him, you'll swallow. It kind of pisses you off. You're like, come on, it's a potato chip. Enjoy it, chew it up, it's salty, it's got texture. The dog will just look at you, you don't know what you're saying. And you give it to him, you'll swallow it. And that's the way you guys are with my jokes. You're like, another joke, hurry up, give me another joke. Give me another joke, hurry up. We lost her, what happened to her? All right. I was worried that you were going to show back up. I've had a lot of times where people go, I've had enough, and they take off.
Nope, that's good.
Good for you. All right. You're fun, but this is not bad. You know what? Keith told me, but I like it. Go back over here. Now, I haven't talked to you yet. I saw you outside. You're a handsome guy. You know, you look Italian. Are you Italian? You look like Mario from Donkey Kong. So handsome guy. How you doing, Jim? What company are you with? You're with A-Tech, and you sales. You sell like the big fella, him right there. No? You say the same thing. So, okay, let's say I want to do, look, he told me, if I get the whole vacuum system, $200. That was your first offer? What can you put in my house for? 2,400 square feet. 2,000. I'm going with this kid. That's how it works. You got to go with the first thing. Did you start the company? Oh, you started yourself. Wow, how long ago? 2000, only 14 years. 10 days before 9/11. Well, God bless you. You must have 10 days into it. You're going, this company's great. There's nothing that slow us up. Then 9/11, and then like you're just sitting there going, no one wants to talk to anybody. But you kept persevering, and here you are. And how many employees you have? That's a debatable. You know, as the owner, you should know 90. That's amazing. That's pretty cool. You got to be very proud of it. So everybody's proud of the A-Tech. Well, see now, we got shirt. See that? You got to be proud of it. Now we got to go to the Greens Appliance and see how they're doing. Now, who's the main? You're the main guy at Green Appliance? No. Now, how long have you been the president of Green Appliance? 07. All right. And how many employees you have? 20. And everybody, you like? It's a good thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Now, are you there every day? Because you look like the kind of guy. You look like a leisure kind of guy. You look like you might show up every once in a while, and every once in a while, you get liquored up and you find you under the bed. What a great company! It's good. And his son dates my niece, and he's got a band called Odd Pets. And I've heard it before, and it's new kind of music, very good. You know, like, yeah. Young guy, have you heard of Odd Pets? All right. How old fellow are you? 20? Yeah, I can tell you 20 because you seem just pissed off being here right now. What's your name, young man? Matt, what do you do? Oh, you're at Iowa State. The hell of a game. Did you go to the game the other night? Oh, you don't look like you care for that. All right. Well, enjoy the basketball because your football sucks. You know that? Your football sucks balls. I'll tell you that. New coach like it's going to make a difference. Not really. Jesus God. You know, it's getting to the point, I've been doing this so long, and it's bad because I always used to be, and I can make fun of older people. I think I'm the oldest guy here anymore, and it kind of sucks. How old are you? 60, okay, we're about, you're a little bit. See, here's the thing, you're a successful owner of a company. your life is going. You know, let me tell you, you know what my retirement plan is? It's Powerball or suicide. So. Keep working, young man. Keep working forward. Have a good girlfriend. Get your girlfriend. Look at that. Look at that. You're punching above your weight here. You know that, don't you? Have I talked to you yet? I like you. Look at you. Dan with A-Tech. What do you do with Dan with A-Tech? You don't work at A-Tech. Get out. No. What do you do? I know you don't work there. What do you do? A computer guy. That's fascinating. What do I do? I don't like his ass. You know that? No marijuana for you later. You know, that's just a computer say. I'm at that age. Are you good at computers? You have to be, I guess, don't you? I mean, did you catch on with the whole computer thing, or you got younger people to tell you how to do all that stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know. I mean, I just, you know, and things that you want to know that you just don't know, and you just don't know who to ask. Like the whole porn thing. I don't know how to get on that. And then once I learned, then I found out you gotta erase that. That's the whole thing. You gotta get rid of that. So then I don't know how to erase it, so I don't get on it, which is probably a better thing because it's making me a better, well-rounded English. Oh, young fellow right here. How you doing, handsome fellow? What's your name? Look like a young, good-looking Abe Lincoln. That's what you do. What's your name, sir? Zach Capetto. Okay, what do you do for the company?
I do service.
Service. Go out and make sure everything's running right?
Yep.
You know what? I think, see now, all the jobs, I think I could do your job. I think I could be for your company. I could go with the big fella, and when he hangs the shelves, I could sit on them to make sure they're straight. Like, you'd hang the shelf, and then you'd put me on there, and I'd set it for you. And then if I didn't fall, good deal. Now with you guys, I don't know anything about that kind of work. What do you do? Give me a day. What time do you start the day? 7 in the morning? I'm not done throwing up till 9. Then what do you do at 7 in the morning? Are you riding to somebody's house?
Yes.
And just working on it, and there's all kinds of problems all the time, problems? Just moving around. Who tells you where to go? Is there somebody that you have somebody that's at the dispatcher? Somebody who's that? Who does it for you?
There's like 4 of them.
4 of them? And you just like in the car and they tell you where to go? And you just go in there, and you're pleasant. You're a pleasant looking fellow. So everybody's gonna let you in the house. Oh, you're nice looking young Abe Lincoln. Let him in. Who else does that kind of work? These 2 guys? You don't. You go in there? See, that's not. You come out. Oh, thinking. Oh, young Abe Lincoln. Let him in. You there? Oh shit. That's why I asked my daughter. You haven't done anything with a drug cartel lately, have you? No Chapo's outside. God, you're a lot of fun, people. I'll tell you that. It's, you know what? Oh, we're about time to end here. And I got to tell you, you know, I'm not sure how the show's going. We see each other outside later. Let's try to avoid eye contact at all costs. But I would like to come. You know what? I like when it's small like this. Usually I do one company at a time. It's nice to do 2 or 3 companies. Did I miss any companies? Is there a company here that I didn't talk to?
State Farm.
I didn't talk to State Farm. Oh, jeez. You know what? And I feel like I'm a good neighbor. Yeah. Oh, you're helping me with my bits. Who's got on? You got on khakis. Jake from State Farm. Khakis. How you doing? All right, now you work for State Farm? What's your name? Chance. Change it to Jake. You ought to just answer the phone for an hour. You know how much more fun would people if you answered when this is Jake from State Farm? You just say, I got on khakis, so don't ask, bitch. Are you do you work in the office? And people call you and they have questions? And you guys are, from what I've gathered from the commercials, you guys are there 24/7. You can always talk to somebody. No. Bullshit. That's bullshit. The State Farm bullshit. You're not there. There's somebody there. Well, that kind of scares me, because if you're not there, the next thing you go, hey, Bobby, step up, and then you can't understand them. Who's the head of this bunch? You look like the head of the bunch. She's the head of the bunch. You're the head of the bunch. What's your name, sir?
Matt.
Matt, how you doing? Got all the State Farm guys here. Oh, yeah. All kinds of, we got the casualty, we got the life, we got the health, we got everything. I like it. I might come to where you guys are. When I come, I want you to hold your hands out like the State Farm thing, like that. The discount double check. You know what's funny is because some people you look at, you can tell what they do for a living, you can kind of guess. But I can kind of guess you. I wouldn't guess you as an insurance agent. I guess you, yeah, I'd look at you, you're a linebacker someplace. Big ass neck on you. You an insurance guy? Okay, you're kind of insurance-y, not quite, yeah. All right. Your wife is insurance. All right. Well, I felt bad that I didn't see you before, but welcome to State Farm. I hope you had fun. This is. I got to be honest with you guys. I got here early. I don't know what you saw me. I was here about 6 o'clock. I was outside. I walk around. I look around at people. That's what I do. Been doing this over 30-some years, and I can get a feel. I can get a feel for what it's going to be like, and that's what I do. When you guys were all here walking around, I was out there, and I was looking at each and every one of you in the eyes. I looked at each and every one of you. I looked at you twice in the eyes, because that's what I do. And that I can get a feel, and I can tell what the show's going to be like. I just can't. And that's what I did. I stood out there, and I remember thinking to myself, right before I went on, I was back there, and I said to myself, I said, this is going to suck. I did. But now that I'm in the show, I mean this sincerely. You've been like a couple car payments, as far as I'm concerned. I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Thanks for having me. Enjoy the rest of the night.